Alright, listen to this sound that's about to play now. If you have this sound in your audio, it means you have what we call electrical hum or electrical buzzing in that particular audio. Listen. So in this video, you will learn how to remove hum and electrical noise in Premiere Pro using the DeHum tool in the Essential Sound panel. Now in Premiere Pro, I have a clip here that I want to DeHum. First of all, what you need to do is select your clip and then assign it as dialogue. Under dialogue, you see repair, clarity, there's also loudness and creative. In our previous videos, we've seen reduce noise, reduce rumble, and now we are doing DeHum. To DeHum this particular audio, just click here. You see that this slide bar becomes active, okay? Most of the time, I love starting from 5.0, which is the center point, then adjust to either direction, depending on how much hum I have in that particular audio. Before I DeHum this audio, I would love to play it so that you compare now and the result we get later on. So if I play this, the Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. You can clearly hear that hum, right? Now, if I DeHum the audio, so let's say I take this to 6, let's see the result one more time. The Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. Okay, if I push this to 7, let's hear the results. The Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. Note that the 50 Hz and 60 Hz options under the DeHum control are used to target and remove electrical interference, specifically the low frequency hum produced by AC power sources. You know that 50 Hz is the standard power line frequency used in many parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, Africa, and Australia, while 60 Hz is the standard power line frequency used throughout North and South America. So if you're outside the US, use 50 Hz. If you are in the US or America as a continent, use 60 Hz. Most times it doesn't make much difference, but if you can actually get the location where your audio is recorded, it helps a lot. Now let's compare the before and after of this particular effect. Without the DeHum effect, the Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. With the DeHum effect, the Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. Clearly, we have removed hum from this audio, but you can still hear background noise there, and that is why DeHumming your audio is, of course, not enough. You must have and apply other tools in the Essential Sound panel. Now let's denoise this audio and see how clear it becomes. So as soon as I denoise this audio here, compare the results. Once we reduce noise, the Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. This is with the noise. The Pishon River said to flow through Havila is not clearly identified today, but some believe it was an ancient river that began in the Zagros Mountains. Now you can always, of course, play around with this bar if you are not getting enough noise removal, or reduce it if the denoise tool is too much, okay? But make sure you don't extend to the end, as your audio will definitely sound artificial. So that is how to DeHum an audio. Remember, if there is a hum sound in that audio, chances are there is a background noise. So when you DeHum, then you must have to denoise to get that perfect clear audio. Most times you might need to add other effects. That is why in the next few episodes we'll be covering other important essential sound effects. The next one being the S tool. Don't miss it.